Hey guys, so today we're gonna play mono black beetle deck or mono black aristocrats deck. It was given to me by a redditor. His name will be put below. Uh, yeah, so basically we're just kind of like Golgari aristocrats. It's got the Mortician Beetle and Carrion Feeder combo. And then other than that, it also has like a lot of hand hate with like Ravenous Rats and Chittering Rats, and then card advantage with Dusk Legion, Zealot, and Phyrexian Ragers, which replace themselves. Then for removal, we have cards like uh Plagued Rusalka. I can't say that word. I'm bad at this, which can be used to sacrifice a creature to give target creature -1/-1 to then turn, so you can ping a bunch of like fairies and that kind of stuff. Then you could also use Tragic Slip and Tendrils of Corruption and Chainer's Edict. Then we have Death Denied as kind of like our bomb, and one of the benefits of running all these lands is we can return most of these cards back to our hand. And then we also have Unearth to bring back like an early like Ravenous Rats or Chittering Rats if we want to mess with their hand, or say they remove an early Mortician Beetle or Carrion Feeder, we can bring it back. And then yeah, that's and then we'll also have one of Lampad's of Death Vigil, which can gain life or grind around like not being able to attack, that kind of stuff. In the sideboard, we have two more of the plagues to for again like elves or like a fairies deck. Crypt Rats, elves or fairies. Choking Sands, probably just Tron. Liliana Specter if we feel like we want additional hand aid. Tendrils of Corruption if we want to gain life as well as extra removal. Probably best against, I would say, Stompy. Two Bojuka Bogs for Graveyard Hate, as well as two Nihil Spellbombs for Graveyard Hate for the cycle decks that are current right now. We're gonna try this out, see how it works out, and I'll see you guys in match one. Please like and subscribe if you have not yet. I'll see you next. All right. This hand is okay. We have double Carrion Feeder, so I'm gonna see if we can draw another land instead, and so we can cycle this. If not, so we're gonna go like Carrion Feeder turn one, and then if we draw a land, we'll do Ravenous Rants turn two. If we don't draw a land, we'll play another Carrion Feeder turn two, and play the Barren Moor. So I think that's my plan right now. We'll see if it's a good plan or not. Maybe. What is he playing? Okay, this deck looks cool. I'm a fan. Like I said, play that Carrion Feeder. Oh, this might be that mill deck. Or not. What is this deck? We'll take one. That's not a huge deal. Yeah, so we just play this normally. Play Carrion Feeder. Swing for one. So it's a black-white Changeling deck. So he must be running a lot of Changelings for this to make more sense than Radiant Fountain, because Radiant Fountain is a 2 life gain right away. And this is one, and only gets a benefit if you have. What is this deck? I'm so confused. Go Rats. like a black-white changeling deck. I think we'll swing for 2. If he blocks, we'll sacrifice both to make it 3/3. Or do we just sacrifice 1? I think we sacrifice 1 actually. That's probably better. We can keep our 1/1. We're probably gonna go Unearth for Ravenous Rats, attack their hand, and then Chainer's Edict them, depending on what they're playing. Swing for 2, and then see what we draw from there. Okay. Well, if we draw land now, I'm just gonna use double Chainer's Edict. That's way better, actually. What does this do? This is a very interesting deck. So I think we're beating him in the card advantage now. Okay, if we get a land... Wait. That doesn't work. We don't have enough. We'll probably just have to double Chainer's Edict. He draws a Bojuka Bog pretty soon here. I mean, that's gonna suck. That's gonna kill some of our card advantage. But at least we're getting damage through. We're ahead on the field, and we both have 1 card in hand, so we're kind of top decking, but my graveyard's better than his graveyard. We'll keep up Tendrils. We're gonna Tendrils that guy at the end of turn. Okay, play Lampad. Now we can sacrifice either if he uses like a targeted removal. Not doing too bad, to be honest. Not using Chainer's Edict in case he draws like a Bojuka Bog. We're trying to keep our value, you know? Attack with both. Play land, pass turn. So as of right now, pretty much all our draws are relevant because if we get to 7 mana, we can start casting these Chainer's Edicts. If we don't get to 7 mana and we get other spells, then of course that allows us to cast those spells. So I feel like we're in an okay spot. Waiting on him to make a decision. That sucks. Well, I feel more freely to cast Chainer's Edict now. Well, that's scary. Chittering Rats is cool though. If he blocks it, we'll sacrifice Carrion Feeder and Chittering Rats. He should have blocked with this last. I mean, attacked with this last turn. It doesn't really change. It can't talk. It can't block, and then it can't. It can't be blocked or block. So, just purely to do. We might lose this race. He should have swung. Alright, at least we can flashback Chainer's Edict next turn. Okay, so I kind of like Liliana Specter. I like having targeted removal. Lampad's not really needed, I don't think. Like Rusalka, like the things we want to hit are bigger. I think I'm gonna try it like that. I definitely think that we should mulligan. Because we need more lands. This hand is pretty good. Keep this. We'll get rid of Tendril, I guess, because it's the farthest from being cast. We're gonna go Carrion Feeder 1. We're probably gonna be able to cycle this. But he plays. What does that do? Oh yeah, no, we're gonna kill that right away. I want to deal with a bunch of changelings coming on the field, so we're gonna go Tragic Slip that. Swing for 1, keep up Barren Moor and Tragic Slip. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna play land. We're gonna play Beetle. Play Dusk, Legion, Zealot. We are gonna sacrifice this, give +1s to each of those. So depending on what he plays will dictate what we do. We might just go Unearth. Unearth Legion and then see what we draw. Like I said, we're kind of seeing what we play. Still not super worried. Okay, I mean that's annoying. Alright, so I kind of like the Unearth plan. Leaving up mana for like Tragic Slip if we need it. Let's spread out our damage a little bit. So we have either Tragic Slip or Barren Moor up for next turn. Relic's fine. That's not that bad. Okay, so we can kill that next turn. He keeps missing his combats with that. We'll play Chittering Rat because it doesn't hurt us either. We will sacrifice Chittering Rats. We'll Tragic Slip this one. Then we will attack. Then I'm pretty sure, depending on what he draws, we might be able to kill him next turn. Bog isn't that big a deal, to be honest. That doesn't really hurt us. I mean, it makes him more aggressive, but he's got to block. Okay, and he scoops. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next game. Alright, guys. Yeah, we'll keep. I mean, we got stuff to do. See how this works out. I do like this deck, though. It is, like, very interesting. There, I don't feel like I don't have choices. You know. I enjoy the hand hate part of this deck. Okay, so we're playing against Tron. So I think we play this guy and sacrifice it right away. And then swing for 2. We're just trying to be aggressive. We go Chittering Rats, though we're going to probably leave the Chittering Rats there because it ends up being more damage overall. I think. Yeah. We have drawn a lot of lands though, which is annoying, to say the least. We could get some of the Ravenous Rats or the Chittering Rats, continue messing with his hand. Let's cycle this first before we do anything. Ooh, I do like playing Mortician Beetle first. Then we can play Rager next turn. So he's gonna have Tron. Chittering Rats is good. And we'll probably sacrifice it right away. Because it ends up being the same amount of damage now with Mortician Beetle. Like this turn, you know? That is not good for us. We might just be locked out of the game right here. This is, I think, everyone's frustration with Tron is he hasn't done pretty much anything for, what turn is it? 5 turns. And just because I haven't killed him before this, he can lock you out of the game at this point. Like, that's why this deck is stupid. And I mean, realistically, like, we've gotten rid of expedition maps, or if we can get rid of this, we are drawing way too many lands. Like, this is what the problem with Tron. Like, I wouldn't mind if he had been playing Ulamog Crusher, or if he played, like, you know, Finger Marauder and gained a bunch of life. Like, that takes a lot, like, more setup. This guy's played 3 spells, and as long as he has either Ephemerate, which is right there, that's 2 turns of flogging right now. You know, it's not that Tron's inherently broken; it just gets to do broken stuff, and flickering is broken too. You know, like realistically, I've been playing the cycle deck, and I've been playing against it a little bit more lately, and cycle's not that bad. I mean, it's easy to mess with overall. And I would be okay if Cycle Storm was the Storm deck. It's just is the combo deck. But like this stuff, this is just not cool. It's not, I don't know how to say it. It's just annoying. You know, even if he had fogs, like I'd be okay with a fog because eventually that runs out. This could end up being infinite, you know? I'm guessing he drew another Stonehorn Dignitary. Yep. Okay. Sure. Why not? He Ghostly Flickers, we're just gonna scoop and move on to game 2. Yeah, I'm done. So Choking Sands. The Rusalka. Take away this too. Don't think that's very. I mean, that can get around that, I guess. We will have drawn that. Alright, we're gonna try it like this. Alright, yes, I'd like to play first. Keep. Did he skip his turn? Looks like he did. Oh, I'm sorry about that being open so wide, by the way, guys. I just realized it was. We'll wait to play Bojuka Bog. He's not really going to use it anytime soon anyways. I'm gonna just cycle Unearth. Chittering Rats is a good draw though. I'm a fan of that. That was a great draw. That's exactly what we needed. Hmm. Okay, so move this off to the side. We're gonna sacrifice the Ravenous Rats. Yes. Tragic slip that while he has no colored mana left. Okay, so we want removal. If we get removal, we can kill him. So Chainer's Edict off the top would be great. Alright, well, Bojuka Bog targeting them, and we'll see what he has. Okay. We gotta hope that he draws nothing but lands. So he'll take 5. We'll kill this guy. I feel like that's okay. Hope that he draws lands for the next 2 turns. Okay, that's a land. That counts. So we're gonna get probably 5 more damage in this turn. That doesn't make any sense to me. No, you should block the 2/2. He should block the 5/5. There you go. Alright, I just need him to draw a land for one turn. One more turn. Alright, land. If it's that 4/4, then we're done. Okay. I'm guessing he got a fog of some sort. That's the only reason why he would do that. Why not just get pulse for Darova Horror, kill this dude? It's alright, he won. Let's go on to the next one.